As Salop draws to a close, the disc annulus retreats voidward, putting an end to the season of bounty. As it does, the mortal ring, land comfortably inhabitable by most mortal kind, is intersected by the water annulus. This transition heralds the beginning of the seasons of storms, Pusay, Tihol, and Baga. Despite the imminent hardships, it is not uncommon to mark this transitory period with celebration. This festival is known by many names, but today we shall call it Tampuhan. The origins of this tradition are lost to prehistory. While for most, it simply serves as a way to strengthen bonds in the face of the coming downpour, in all likelihood, it started as a preparation for the natural spawning behavior of many species of fish. Some species, like the pugapo, will swim voidward in order to follow the bounty of the disc annulus and spawn in a resource-rich environment. Other species, such as the greater lali, choose to instead make the long voyage through the water annulus to spawn within the bounds of the wind annulus, where the waters are largely unaffected by the disc-bound whirlwinds and twisters. Wherever their school takes them, Tampuhan acts as a farewell to the end of a bountiful fishing season. There is an old myth that seems to exist across cultures, which describes the odyssey of a hero along winding rivers and across treacherous oceans. They say this figure was shadowed by all the fish in the world, who they took as a sign from the water tala, the patrons of Ormauk's waters, of their protection. Upon finally arriving home after days, weeks, years of travel, sources vary on the length of time, the fish who followed took to the riverbeds and reefs to lay the eggs that made the first spawn. Since that day, it is said that fish across the disc repeat this journey yearly to honor their ancestors and guide those who are lost to calmer waters. It is not only the fish who repeat this tradition, but land dwellers as well. Most communities will designate a few eager individuals to set sail and meet the schools as they migrate to spawn. These boatmen will usually pack a great deal of bioluminescent plankton, a common form of bait, which they steadily release in their wake in order to guide the fish to their final destination. It is a difficult journey, as most species travel upstream to spawn, but those who undertake it are strengthened by the understanding that each fish they save from becoming lost means a stronger population for next year's catch. As our courageous boatmen ready their rigging for the journey to come, the festivities have already begun in vigor. Children weave colorful netting adorned with lures and carvings of sea life to drape across windows and doorways, which give the air of a coral reef to the streets. As the winds flow through these nets, the jingling of the trinkets creates a sound somewhat similar to rain, which speakers have been known to mistake for the whispered words of water elements. Anyone old enough to cast a rod can be found down near the waters, lazily waiting for their bobber to dip below the surface. The best spots to fish are a lucrative commodity, one that is bought and sold in the market of information that lies just beneath the surface of pop-up fish stalls and tackle shops. During Tampuhan, it's considered abhorrent to eat anything but fish. Fortunately, there's more than one way to cook them. Smoked, boiled, breaded, or fried, you'd run out of the ocean before you ran out of options. close of the festival, the time comes to honor the elements with an offering. The boatmen are prepared for the roughest waters, but any sailor worth their salt knows they can use all the help they can get. The exact details of the ritual differ geographically, as different communities have different favorites that they invoke by name. What is common are the paper lanterns, carefully crafted to depict aquatic beasts, which are floated out onto the waters. A local speaker whispers the trickling and crashing syllables of their primordial language and crushes picks alongside the request that all who embarked on this day reach their destination. The elements are so rarely subtle, but it is known that they take great care in sweeping the lanterns away from the shores and onward to the spawning grounds. A guide for the boatmen, or perhaps more aptly, a sign. As of making of this video, 2025 is coming to a close, and 2026 is fast approaching. The holiday celebrations are in full swing within the communities that I am a part of, and it got me thinking about what these celebrations look like within Ormauk. For this illustration, I wanted to capture that warm, hectic vibe that I'm sure most of you have experienced in gatherings big and small. That moment that your brain takes a screenshot of and attaches all the nice feelings to. This scene was heavily inspired by Sinulog festivals from the Philippines, which, if you're familiar, showcase intricate floats and extravagant celebration parades, very similar in vibes to Carnival in Brazil. Though not explicitly mentioned earlier, this illustration introduces a new type of character, the Diwata, a sort of nature spirit within Ormauk, who tend to their domains and those who dwell within it. Look out for our next video if you're interested in learning more about them. If you got this far into the video, thank you. Especially more so if you've been following our sporadic activities. The team got involved in a lot of local events this year, but we're still slowly working on our projects and hoping to post more often in this upcoming year. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a merry rest of your year, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.